Channel 5 host Nick Knowles was back on Thursday night, as he and the team attempted to help hoarder Mike clear out and transform his home. However, Nick instantly faced a hurdle with Mike because he refused to get rid of any of his belongings. The guest from Hastings lived in a small 2-up 2-down cottage with his 4 rescue dogs, and over time, as he became more housebound, his house became cluttered. As the team cleared out Mike's house, it was then up to him, his best friend Becky and his niece to sort out what to keep and what to throw away. Although, at one point, it got a bit too much for Becky and she stormed off in tears. Becky told Nick she was frustrated with her friend because he refused to throw away certain items. Mike is exactly where he feels most comfortable surrounded by clutter, Nick began. As his niece asked Mike what he was doing, he became frustrated because he accused people of throwing away items he wanted to keep. As he held up a fairy liquid bottle, Mike said, "Something like this is useful. Who wants to touch a toilet brush after going to the toilet? Nobody. It's a vile thing to do. So save your empty washing up bottles and you don't have to touch anything." He went on to add, "Anybody who doesn't want to do it, go away and let me do it." "Where's Becky?" Mike's niece questioned as his pals stormed out of the room. "I can't help noticing that Rebecca has left the room," Nick said as he confronted Mike about it. Mike replied, "She has hurt her back, she is fed up and I think she'd like the process to move along quicker. And I am trying to be a bit more selective in what is being thrown and what is being kept." "Do you think she perhaps feels a bit underappreciated?" Nick asked as Mike nodded in agreement. "Could be," he replied. "If I lose Becky as a friend though, it's not worth it." The host feared for the pair's friendship as he went to find Becky, who luckily hadn't gone too far away. "It's frustrating," Becky admitted as Nick tried to comfort her. "We all want the same thing, but he goes through a big pile of rubbish that we've already sorted." "It is truly soul-destroying," Becky said through tears as Nick added, "His big fear is losing you as a friend." "I am here," Becky emotionally said. "And I do want to help but I can't watch that, it's too emotionally draining." Luckily for Mike, Nick was able to talk Becky around and she went back to help. At that moment, it was a turning point for Mike as he started being firmer with himself and threw away some of his belongings. And when it came to the big reveal, Mike was blown away by how clean and tidy his house looked.